Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, welcoming you to a new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 19. Last season, we won 108 games. Pretty good. Didn't make it out of the league championship round, though, so there's still some work to do. Now, we have about $28 million for free agents, thanks to trading Andres Suarez last season. This would be a great time to snap up a top-notch shortstop. But let's begin with our own arbitration issues. Oh, wow, Ricky Renderos had a really good season last year. He's just not that great a player. So the first thing we need to decide is, are we going to submit a qualifying offer to anybody? We're going to start actually by pretending we're going to sign an extension. Okay, he would take it. So we don't want to do it for him. He probably would. But here's the real problem. If we offer them one and they take it, we basically do not get a free agency. So I'm going to take a very slight risk and make the qualifying offer, but only to Jay Phillips. Because Alcalde would certainly take it. And he wasn't that great, and I don't necessarily want him back. I don't want Phillips back either. But I can at least make a really great reliever out of him, if an extremely expensive one. So we're just going to go straight to salary arbitration. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I think we might have to get rid of Lindfors. As much as I like him, he's just always injured. And flat out, non-tendering Zawadzki and non-tendering Lindfors. Richardson's actually relatively decent, so I'm happy to keep him on the team. Let's proceed. Oh boy, we can get Nestor Barrios back. That is the key to multiple World Series victories. We got our new scouting director. We got just two this time. Silver Sluggers. And no gold gloves. That's a bit of a disappointment. Did we win any awards? Like any? Okay, no gold gloves. We got some votes for relievers. We didn't really have a rookie that played consistently enough. Also, that's the wrong league. Ray Burris got more votes than I figured. And Charlotte probably deserves it more. If we're honest with each other. Yeah, I don't think we have any chance of winning any of the major awards this year. It's fine. I don't think we deserved it. Please don't accept. 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 Oh, thank goodness. Okay, he didn't take it. Good. Good, good, good. We get a free draft pick. And now let's have free agents file. And this is actually a pretty shitty year. But we're going to give it the old college try. We got $33 million burning a hole in our pocket. Is there an elite shortstop available? Okay. We begin with Salvatore Reyes. A really good third baseman who doesn't play shortstop. Not what we're looking for. A good hitter again, not a shortstop. Not a shortstop. Not a shortstop. A possible shortstop. He's not super brilliant, but he's a fairly strong hitter, and he's a pretty good shortstop. The problem isn't that Reyes isn't a great hitter. It's that I have nowhere to play him. So we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to go after Manning, whatever. But I only want him for 1 year. Because I want full control over when you leave this team. Alright, and if you don't take it, you don't take it. Is there any position that we do have, like, elite players available at? Greg Tholen is not elite. He's pretty shit, if we're honest with each other. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing to really get all that excited about. So this may just be a year where we just basically do what we did last year and hope that things turn out better. We could try a trade, I guess, but I don't know what we would trade. Scott Pryor is a really good pitcher, but I'm not going to sacrifice a reasonably good catcher for it. But if I'm not going to keep Mesoraco, I wonder. What about Borgman? What kind of offers can I get for Borgman? And I'm going to look for regulars and veterans, and I'm going to focus on shortstops. Just see what kind of offers I can get. I'm getting a lot of offers, which is a little bit disconcerting because I don't think any of them are very good. But we'll see. Alright, we're going to start by... Oh, hello, Ryan Hentz. Hentz is a really... he's not a really good hitter, though. I'm not saying I don't like him. He's a very good middle infielder, but I am saying I'm not sure he's what we're looking for. But that is tempting. Alright, Eddie Reyes. Good contact, not really great at anything else, can't really play shortstop. Dustin Johnson's a terrible player. Oscar Duran's not very good. Topper Rigney is not very good. Nope. Nope. I do like Carlos Quezada, actually, but no. I could get Chris Chavez back. He was pretty great that 1 year we had him, wasn't he? The problem is he's a 34-year-old shortstop. And he's going to get worse pretty quickly. Jose Morales. Good all-around hitter, not convinced he's a great shortstop, though. And I can afford to be choosy. Jean Segura. Good hitter. Again, absolutely terrible shortstop. Franklin Chavez. He's only 30. He's a pretty good, not a perfect shortstop. Good contact, reasonably good gap power. But then there's Ryan Hentz, who I'd have control of for longer. And he'd be a really good shortstop. I think we're going to go ahead and take Hentz. I mean, Jose Reyes is nice and all, but this is what we're looking for. A plus bat who also plays pretty good shortstop. Can I get you to throw in? Okay. Let's try to get you to eat some of the salary. Yeah, unless they basically eat at least a quarter of his salary, they won't take it. Maybe. What about like Miguel Garcia? A serious offer. Okay, Yasmani Thomas. This is a pretty fair deal. Let's see if you'll take it. And they will make this deal, and it significantly upgrades our middle infield presence. My biggest concern is that someday he might actually accept the player option. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to upgrade our middle infield. Let's do it. And then I'm going to go ahead, and you're not going to like this, but I'm going to withdraw my offer. Sorry, buddy. And then we're going to go ahead and just sim for a bit and then see what happens. No, I'm not giving up Jason Hamill. He's our hope for the future. There's still nobody eligible. God damn it. I'm definitely not trading Mesoraco now. We're going to be keeping him for the time being. Any other position we're so strong that we can afford a trade? I don't think there is. I do think Trevor Hoffman is going to get himself some playing time. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and let the AI set up the minors, and then we'll move people around as we need to. Oh, hello, Teoscar Hernandez. I remember you. You're not a bad hitter. I had no idea. Right. Oh yeah, I almost did it again, you guys. I almost did it a bloody again. Stupid. Trade proposal. I don't need pitching that badly. And I'm especially not giving away Trevor Hoffman for it. What does the owner think of our new shortstop? Oh yeah, we need to make Ryan Hentz officially into a shortstop, or the AI won't use him right. Because he doesn't deserve to play over Steve Clark. So we're going to go ahead and set you up as being a shortstop. There we go. I don't need pitching. I just don't. And any pitching I do need, I can very easily grab. Alright, no, I don't want Seth Young. I don't want him. Just stop asking. Right. Team home screen, no. Rosters. We want to see if there's anyone who deserves a 40-man roster spot. Not really. There's not a lot of players here that are that exciting. Not really. I mean, if someone grabs McGeechee, they grab McGeechee. Or Khalifa, for that matter. Yeah, we're fine. LOL, Magnanti. I'm not signing you. I don't have a need for you. Like, just for the lulz, yeah, you want a pretty reasonable contract that I just don't have a reason for. Alright, let's go in advance to the Rule 5 draft. Or till my pick round. I don't know, I'm probably going to lose. Oh, I didn't lose anyone. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing here. I didn't lose anyone. That's kind of insulting, actually. Okay, look, I'm not giving up you. It's just not going to happen. So stop asking about Jason Hamill. He's my one pitching prospect, you guys. He's kind of a mediocre pitcher. Jonathan Rodriguez sucks, and so does Juan Cruz. So this isn't like... This is only a bad deal in the sense that nothing valuable is happening. I got a draft pick for Jay Phillips. That's pretty good. And no one eligible for the Hall of Fame. Fine. All right. Preseason begins. Oh no, you were not getting Teoscar Hernandez. Why do you keep making these offers? What is it about my team that you look at and you say, this team needs bad pitching? Like, seriously, we've got pretty good pitching. And I've got even more pitching in the minors that I can call up. Let's go and call up Ian Swoboda right now. I might actually give Trevor Hoffman a shot in spring training. Because we knew he'd be fairly polished already. Oh, Tyler Clippard for sure. Because he's already getting to the point where he's going to be... yeah, we need to decide what to do with him this year. Trevor Hoffman... Teoscar Hernandez and Jason Hamill and Les Herman, Bill Ayers, Danny Gonzalez, George Arias, and Mario Nieto. That's good enough, I think. Alright guys, how long before Ellingson gets hurt? I see we're back to these offers again. That's 3 weeks out for Jack Bliss. That's what Masarako is for. And another week. Hey, look, someone blew out their damn arm in spring training again. And one more week, if you wouldn't mind. Spring training is done. Alright, let's begin by putting everyone who's injured on the DL. Okay, everyone else on the team is healthy. That's good to know. McLaughlin, Miners, Francona, Myers, sorry. Nieto, Miners, Hernandez, Miners. I'm gonna try to get Barrios to accept a... Nope, he won't take a demotion. Barrios. What could I get for trading you? Because I really don't like you. And I will take any sort of prospect, if it's even remotely interesting. Nobody wants him. Well, that's... makes sense, I guess. How much money are you making, and do I care? You're not making very much money, and no, I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut him. Okay. Alright, pitching. I have 20 pitchers. Let's start making some moves. No Clyde King. No Bill Ayers. Clippard can go to AAA. Fisher, I'm just dicking you around, mate. I don't see any point in... yeah. Herman, Miners. Patterson, Miners. Reynolds, Miners for now. Pitchers. 13. I have one more pitcher than I'd like, and I think Hamill, I would like to go back to the minors. So what this means, gentle viewers, is that we have a new reliever on the team as Trevor Hoffman, who had a really terrible year last year, is nonetheless worthy of making the Major League roster. That sounds wrong, though. You know, it's going to be Clippard. Hoffman, you can have a year in AAA. Clippard, you're our dude. You're going to make the majors this year, and we're going to see what you're made of. Because you've excelled in the minor leagues. You have a track record of success. Trevor Hoffman has a track record of crap. Okay, so we have 12 pitchers. Which means we need to get rid of 2 position players. Boom. And boom. We can keep Macias on the main roster. I mean, how bad could he be? He said, knowing full well he could be pretty terrible. Seems good. Is this the year Adam Eaton finally pitches for more than 50 innings? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Alright, opening day it is. Nope. Oh, god damn it. It happened again. I always forget this. When we get a new scout, I have to turn that off. They're stupid nonsense. There we go. Alright. So here is our lineup. There are many like, but this one is ours. Jose Guzman, then Cogswell, then Pena, Clark, Myers. Meyer starting every day. Interesting choice. Ellingson in center. Canigliaro at DH. Hence in at shortstop, and Bliss batting ninth and catching. Jason Hamill, have you been named in the top 100? You're the number 25 prospect. Interesting. Pitching Lundgren. I didn't really want him to be the ace, but sure, whatever. Dombrowski, Mosley, Eaton, Carlson. Pretty good all-around relief staff. This is good. This is good. And wow, you're literally playing the exact same thing. I see. You're going to basically swap out Elizaris quite frequently, which is fair. He had a pretty good year last year. So I think the time she has begun to baseball. Player development. Anything interesting? Not super interesting. No one's losing velocity on their fastball, which is a pretty good hint that a pitcher's not very good. Tyler Clippard put some heat on his fastball. He even improved his movement, which we didn't expect. I think this is good. It's fine. You know what? I don't want to hear about your groin. Nobody wants to hear about your groin, Will Myers. Nobody. I wonder what feels worse. Continually being sent back to the minors or knowing that nobody else wanted you. It may sound harsh, but if the shoe fits... Okay. I want to try to keep Ellingson healthy for a season, so we're going to make a change to his game strategy. I'm going to say, if it's at least a moderate injury, I want him benched. Oh, cool, the two-way player thing. Nice. There we go. We're going to override how they've been treating him so that maybe, just maybe, we can get a full year of him. Because I got corner outfielders up the wazoo. I don't have much in the way of everything else. Let's go ahead and promote Archie Reynolds. He can get some quality pitching time in. Oh, I don't have Tony Gwynn. Okay, I thought for a minute I did. Okay. Earl Mosley has set the all-time league record for wins with 90. Okay. Ooh. Adam Eaton having a good year so far. Eaton's a weird cat, right? Like, I would be tempted to give him a pitch count, but he's already 23. And he hasn't pitched enough to need a pitch count. I'm just going to let him pitch and then see what happens. Really, Larry Ellingson, could you try to not be as made of glass as you are? What am I saying? Glass would be an improvement. Glass doesn't break this easily. I'm so sick of your being injury prone. I really, truly am. Welcome to the big leagues, Gentile, because McLaughlin is also hurt. Guys, we need a new center fielder. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep spending $15 to $16 million a year on Ellingson, and he just gets hurt and misses like a third of the season. I mean, getting Butinello back is fine, but it's not anything world-shaking. Let's go ahead and send Reynolds back down. Activate you. Oh. Okay. I do like seeing Trevor Hoffman get better. For sure. I don't know if you're worth being signed for another year. It's not the worst idea I've ever had, I guess. Like, how much would you want to come back? Practically nothing. I think we'll consider it, but for right now, we need to move on. Oof. 23 runs. Damn. Good year for catchers. Like, real good year for catchers. Okay, we're picking 26th. We should be reasonably certain of getting 1 to 2 quality players. Well, it's getting to choose from 1 to 2 quality players. Hank Aaron? Settle down. Settle down. Let's see who's actually available. Damn it. Okay, I said we needed a good center fielder. Rick Manning is a pretty fair center fielder. So is Rasty White. Arguably, Rasty White is much better. I think we're going to go ahead and draft him. Bob Tillman hits for power and nothing else. He's a good catcher. Actually, you're both kind of the same. I'm going to take Rick Willikins because I think he could be good later on. Our man, Pete Falcone. I remember you. You were so good. Let's grab him. It's Pete Falcone, you guys. Maybe. Yeah, Jerry Purdy's not very good. Houston Street would be pretty tasty. Let's go ahead and grab him. Yeah, we're mostly getting into the weaker portion of the draft. Gaspar at least has movement and control. Meadows just has control. So I'm comfortable with grabbing him and seeing if he can maybe put some heat on his fastball down the road someday. Fine, I'll take Brian Meadows too. Why does no one like Ted Tappy? I am more than happy to draft someone like this and just see how he turns out. Especially when he's free, right? I think that's about the best we're going to get out of this draft. No, I take that back. We're definitely going to take Dyer Miller, too. We take good old Heine here. And I think that'll do it. I mean, we can look for interesting players, but we're probably not going to find much. Okay, we just found Reggie Harris. He's pretty raw, but... Oh, yeah, it's also not my turn. Derp. We can draft Reggie Harris. Lance Clemens? Sure. And we'll also grab George Bowler. Any interesting hitters left? Like any real high contact or real high power guys? Harry Chosen, sure. He's been... I can't say it. Even I have my limits. Wow, hi Ryan McMahon. Hogan. And I think we'll just end the draft. I don't think the last two picks are going to matter too terribly much. Okay. The person I'm most interested in is Wright. Because I'm expecting him... I know he doesn't have much power. But I'm hoping that he'll be a good enough leadoff type hitter that he can fill in for a couple, 3 years as a quality hitter. Center fielder, sorry. Because I'm tired of not having a quality backup. And I very well may move on from Ellingson this year. Because I'm getting real sick of his shit. John Brotherham is a guy who might draw walks, and that's literally it. So he can go fuck himself. Dama Gentile. This is a cool shot because it shows it's like old outfielder, new outfielder. Old outfielder, new outfielder. Old outfielder, new outfielder. There's symmetry, and I like that. I like that very much. Okay, Rasty Wright, you're going to AAA. Gaspar, you're going to Single A. Wilkins, Single A. Basically, if you're in your 20s, you shouldn't be starting your career in rookie ball, in my opinion. Falcone will pitch for a year in the rookie leagues, but I think he's going to go up very, very fast. Let us shortlist him. Because he's like a true prospect, right? Unlike the others who are pretty much major league ready now. Or close to it. Houston Street, you can start in Single A. And Brian Meadows, you can go to AA. Okay. At the end of this month, we will maybe just the minor leagues a bit. Make sure that people are where they deserve to be. There you go. I hate you so much. Quit getting injured, Ellingson. Just stop, please. Alright. Let's look at the coaching. Immediately sign all the minor leaguers, coaches. Just do it. I mean, Sam Colby has never not held one of the best offenses in the majors. I'm not going to question him. You've been awesome. Have more money. And come back. Alright. What is the team doing well this year? We're crushing baseballs and not pitching very well. Well... return to form in one way, right? Yeah. So the question is, are the pitchers not pitching well because they're not very good? Or they're not pitching well because reasons? And I think it's the defense. Let's check FIPS. Yeah, the only pitcher who's actually bad is Clippard. So we've got to figure out who's holding us back defensively, and I think I know the answer, but we're going to find out. I bet it's Clark. Well, if Roland Canigliaro keeps end up playing center, which he definitely can't handle, please stop. Myers isn't great, but he's at least acceptable. I think it's actually the lack of outstanding players that's hurting us more than bad defense. God damn it, Ellingson. Welcome to the majors, Rasty. I didn't want to promote you right away, but you're the best option. All right, what's going on with the pitching staff? Is this just the crummy defense, or... because Boris is actually a pretty solid pitcher. I guess for now it is what it is. No, I am not taking one of your crappy pitchers. Yeah. And giving up a lot. Well, there's probably a couple of decent relievers just sitting in the minor, or in either the minors or in free agency I can grab. Let's see. Dombrowski, All-Star. Cogswell and Clark, All-Stars. Pena, an All-Star. Guzman, an All-Star. Ellingson, an All-Star somehow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What can we do to improve this team? All right, let's go to the pitching staff, because this is somewhere where tinkering might actually be helpful. Okay, Bruce doesn't have his best stuff this year. I'm going to send him to the minors. Clippard is obviously also not ready. Send him to the minors. Now, who are we going to promote? That's the question. Oh, let's promote Trevor Hoffman and Archie Reynolds. And just see where that takes us. When you've got multiple fairly good players, there's no reason not to switch them out. Right? Oh, too bad. So sad. Don't care. Why do you keep giving me trade offers that instantly expire? That's not helpful. Okay, we can get Ellingson back, which sounds really, really great. I'm going to send down Phil Lewis. We're going to get crazy with the outfielders. This is just silly that they're literally continue to give me offers that instantly expire. Ellingson's having a really great year for a partial year. Anyone starting to crash a bit? Not really, but no one also doesn't seem like a lot of people are getting that much better. Holy shit, did Rasty Wright improve? Damn. Well, Myers got a good bit better. Here comes the crash for Elizarez, I think. He is 39. It's reasonable to expect him to start to lose some of his ability. Good work, gentlemen. Good work. Hey, look. See, it didn't matter because I knew he was going to get hit again. Hurt again. Bring back Phil Lewis. Yeah, bring him back. He's actually having a reasonably acceptable year. Not a great year, but an acceptable one. Man. Are you, like, going to... Yeah. Now we have an interesting decision to make. Which starting pitcher is ready for the big leagues? Of all of them. Probably Jason Hamill. So we're going to go ahead and promote him. That wasn't actually a hard decision. I don't know why I agonized over it. While we're here, let's take a moment and see who might be ready for some minor league promotions. Okay, Pete Falcone is just absolutely toying with rookie league pitchers. He's more than ready for single A. Aparicio has had 2 back-to-back quality years. I think he can be promoted too. Ted Tappy, not enough to say. Dyer Miller, not enough to say. But he is 27, so you better figure it out quick. Reggie Harris, maybe wait. The rest of you guys can all wait, I think. That's reasonable. Okay. Alright, Harry Gaspar. Only pitched 60 innings, but he is 24. And he's even striking people out, which we didn't expect, right? So let's let him wait. Houston Street. He could probably stand to be promoted. Because he's already a lot closer to being Major League ready. Oh, anyone having an outstanding season? Not rating, sorry, statistics. Patty is. Because I also believe in promotion by performance. Okay, that was it. Anyone here look like they deserve a promotion? Okay, like no joke, Ernesto Grano promoted. Jonathan Rodriguez promoted. Roberto Jaramillo promoted. Ben Caffin, meh. Cotton, you can be promoted too. Alright, let's go back to the stats. Okay, Yasmani Thomas has been pretty great. AAA. Jose Ayala. I wish your damn bat would improve. Because you could be like an outstanding shortstop someday, but for whatever reason, your defense is the only thing that's advancing. But that's still good enough that I think you deserve for promotion. Jack McGeechee, sure. Harry Kraft, Chuck Harrison, Mike Matheny, Pat Fetcher, and yeah, no one else is really having an outstanding season. The other thing we need to know is when to move on. Okay, you're 30 years old, but you're a decent catcher, so maybe you can stay. Stokes cannot. I do really want to release him. David Robinales is still on the team? I remember you. You've never been that great. This is okay for now. I'm going to promote Gaspar too. Just cause. I never even made an offer on an international player. Too late now. Adam Eaton might be back for the playoffs. Maybe. It's just like the real Adam Eaton. Constantly injured. Okay. All right, with roster expansion, I feel pretty okay with calling up a couple of people back. You're not getting enough contact. Come on, dude. You can't show this little power if you're not getting it like 340 or 350. Sorry, I keep clicking the wrong button. Rosters. Burrs, you can come back. That's pretty much it. I don't really see the need to call anyone else up. We good. Actually, can't put pitch counts on people? What? Actually, I think I can. How old are you, Hamill? You're 23. Pitching staff looks like it's normalized quite well, actually. You're like an honest-to-God, like, playoff race right now. Like, all the other years, we've been up by, like, 20 or 30 games by the end of the season. Losing Massaraca right now was not great. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It kind of sucks. Mike Matheny is just the worst in this universe. I'm just going to cut him. That'll teach him. I guess Josh Thomas. We just need a backup catcher, right? It's not the end of the world. And we'll call up Josh Thomas and he'll get to be a backup catcher. Are you kidding me? Why do you guys get hurt right when I need you the most? That is some weak-ass shit, dude. And Ayala just went down, so I can't call him up. I'm going to put you on the DL, and I'm going to go ahead and promote Denny Gonzalez, even though I don't like it. Not a lot happened here. Tony Canigliaro again got marginally better at center field. Holy shit, did he have power this year? I mean, we only won 95 games this year. Only 95 games. Okay, good. Getting Ellingson back for the playoffs is actually one of the things I was really hoping for. Because I like Rasty Wright. I can just call him up, actually, and then we can just work out who makes the postseason roster. Okay, let's definitely set the postseason roster. Okay. Alright, of all the people who are not eligible for the postseason roster, who needs to make it? Obviously, it has to be Josh Thomas. And I guess we need to add Denny Gonzalez, too, just as someone else who can fill in defensively. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I can't add him. Yeah, we're good. Come on, guys. I want to go and play in the division series. The San Francisco Sharpshooters, huh? Alright. Lost the first game. Not a great start. Even worse to lose 2 games in a row. And we just got completely and utterly dominated. That's terrible. Come on, guys. Why does this constantly happen? I know, I shouldn't really complain that much. I mean, our pitching, I guess, didn't really get it done. But our hitting definitely didn't. Pena, Myers, and Cogswell pulled their weight. Even Clark did to a certain extent. Everyone else was trash. And that's never going to be good. Never. So yeah, we can just end the playoffs. We got swept in the first round. Oh boy, Ryan Hintz is eligible to come back. He's also eligible to kiss my ass. We could really use an elite starting pitcher. Well, the Sharpshooters did make the World Series, so I guess that makes you feel a little bit better. But for now, that's going to end this episode. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Likes and comments are always appreciated. But until next time, this has been Indian, and I bid you good day.